So good morning, everyone. This place is buzzing this morning with some very good energy. So Geshe-la should be arriving shortly. So we'll go ahead and get seated if we're out in the lobby and start getting our minds ready for Geshe-la's arrival and his teaching. Thanks, everyone, for coming.
No, you can't mute it. Here, mute the left.
No, come on.
Those on, for them to be going together.
So let's see. Ann and Marty, I'm going to mute y'all because we can hear y'all talking. You should be good now. Geshe-la has arrived. He's circumambulating. Colleen, your son's sitting next to me. He's so sweet.
Okay, if you're in the Kadampa, please turn to page 34 in the Gold Prayer Book, and we will begin with the Shakyamuni Buddha Mantra. Ta ta om mune mune maha munaye soha. Ta ta om mune mune maha munaye soha. Ta ta om mune mune maha munaye soha. And now the Medicine Buddha stanza and mantra. Bhagawan, with equal compassion for all, whose name, when merely heard, dispels the suffering of the lower realms, dispeller of disease and the three poisons, I prostrate to Medicine Buddha lapis light. Jayata Om Bekanse Bekanse Maha Bekanse Bekanse Raja Samudgate Soha. Jayata Om Bekanse Bekanse Maha Bekanse Bekanse Raja Samudgate Soha. Jayata Om Bekanse Bekanse Maha Bekanse Bekanse Raja Samudgate Soha, Teata Om Bekanse, Bekanse, Maha Bekanse, Bekanse, Raja Samudgate Soha, Teata Om Bekanse, Bekanse, Maha Bekanse, Bekanse, Raja Samudgate Soha, Teata Om Bekanse, Bekanse, Maha Bekanse, Bekanse, Raja Samudgate Soha. Teata Om Bekanse, Bekanse, Maha Bekanse, Bekanse, Raja Samudgate Soha. And now the four measurables. We'll see this twice in English and then flip to page 37 and say it once in Tibetan. May all sentient beings have happiness and the causes of happiness. May all sentient beings be free from suffering and the causes of suffering. May all sentient beings be inseparable from the happiness that is free from suffering. May all sentient beings abide in equanimity, free from attachment for friends and hatred for enemies. May all sentient beings have happiness and the causes of happiness. May all sentient beings be free from suffering and the causes of suffering. May all sentient beings be inseparable from the happiness that is free from suffering. May all sentient beings abide in equanimity, free from attachment for friends and hatred for enemies. And now on page 37. Sem chen tam che de wa dang de wei gyu dang den pa gyur chig And now staying on page 37, the Chenrezig verse of praise and mantra. Not veiled by any fault, white in color, whose head a perfect Buddha crowns in light, gazing compassionately at all beings, to you, Chenrezig, all-seeing one, I prostrate. Om Mani Padme Hum, 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 Om Mani Padme Hum. And the Tara verse of praise and mantra. Tara liberates from psychic existence. Tare liberates from the 8 fears. Ture liberates from all sickness. I prostrate to the liberator, Mother Tara. Om Tare Tu Tare Ture Soha. 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 Om tare tu re so ha. Om tare tu re so ha. Om tare tu re so ha. And now back on page 34, and Geshe Galak will lead us in the Refuge and Bodhicitta prayer. Chudang Soki Choknam La Jang Chu Bardu Dagni Kyab Suchi Dagi Chunyen Gi Pesunam Gi Trola Pinchir Sange Drupar Shok Chudang Soki Chognam La Jang Chu Bardu Dagni Kapsuchi Dagi Chinyen Gi Pesunam Gi Trola Pinchir Sange Drupar Shok Chudang Soki Chognam La Jang Chu Bardu Dagni Kapsuchi Dagi Chinyen Gi Pesunam Gi Trola Pinchir Sange Drupar Shok
관계 도전이 손에 다와 담제 본데 담배 전에 된저고 고담잖아 쳤지 Good morning. Good morning. Maybe short introduction. So a short introduction. Good morning, Venerable Lamo. Good morning, children. Good morning, Laura. Good morning, Heshe. Good morning, Paul, Cameron. Good morning, Monty. Good morning, Dawn. Good morning, Colin. Good morning, Susanna. Good morning, Peter. Good morning, few invisible beings. Anybody watching on YouTube, good morning. 추진고.
Okay. Okay, everyone. I think we can start to wrap up our hellos. You can start to wrap up your hellos. Okay, everyone. Start to wrap up your hellos. Start to wrap up your hellos. Hey. All right, have a seat. It's very chatty, lots of energy today. Okay. Such good energy today. Go ahead
Sí,
and
muy
have
bien
a
y feliz
seat.
de escucharte, Ale. Besos grandes.
Thanks everyone online for your patience. Hello, hello. Can y'all hear me online okay? Can you turn up the mics a little bit in the Gampa? Mine and Donna's are kind of low.
Thank you very much. That's good. I think last Sunday, what we discussed last Sunday, I asked question last Sunday, what is happiness? Can you ask Google, please, what is happiness? See what it says. What is happiness? What is mental happiness? What is mental happiness? Please ask Google, so see what they say. Mental happiness.
Somebody doing that? Venerable Kondo, are you doing that? Alex has got it.
Can you please read? Can you read? Yeah. What is mental happiness? Oh, yeah.
What is mental happiness?
Mental happiness is a state of well-being where you feel content, positive, and emotionally balanced. It's that inner peace and joy, regardless of external circumstances. Feel like diving deeper into this?
What was the last part? What's the last part? Oh, diving into the ocean. Into the ocean. Time to go. All of us to go to Cozumel. It's too fast. I couldn't understand. Too fast.
Yeah, it was really fast. Mental happiness is a state of well-being where you feel content, positive, and emotionally balanced.
Oh, very good. I think very good. What do you think? Close to Shakti, close to Buddha. Very good.
It's that inner peace and joy, regardless of external circumstances.
Okay, very good. So now the question, now the question is how to achieve. Yeah. So all of that, how to achieve now? How we can achieve?
Okay, hang on, I will ask.
Yeah. Maybe like eating pizza or like eating chocolate chip cookie or what?
So how will I achieve that state?
Oh, you're asking again, Guru? Oh, very good.
I'm glad to hear that. What's on your mind today?
No answer. You're on your own. You're on your own, no answer. So there is, I'm going to read something from here. Okay? I'm going to read. This is like taught by Buddha himself, Shakyamuni Buddha. Just think. I'm not asking you to accept or believe. Just think. Kalde, Deva Kunjanas, Kalde, if. Kalde means if. Deva means happiness. Kun means all. De means desire or wish. If you wish all the happiness, kalde dewa kundunas, deva tamje yongso pas. Deva means desire. Tamje means all, not just one. Pong means abandon. Not easy. Deva tamje yongso pas. Make sense? Giving up all the desire. Giving up all the desire, then you will have all the happiness. Is that true? Just think. So now when you think about desire, that's like, oh, why we get upset, why we get angry, why we get not happy about something, because it all boils down on, according to Buddhism, it all boils down on desire. So as you as a human being, what do you think? Is that true, what Buddha said? So then the Master Shantideva in this book has been written like 8 centuries, like called Guide to Buddhist Way of Life. I think chapter number 6, if you read chapter number 6, that kind of like Master Shantideva was trying to help us how to deal with anger, hatred or anger. So in chapter number 6, there's like dense information how to deal with anger, step by step. So much information is already there. In that chapter, Shantideva said there's like 2 types of desire. Here we are talking about giving up desire. Within that desire, there's 2 types of desire. Midde Chetan device. Midde means does not want. Or wanting something and don't wanting something. There's 2 types of desire. Midde Chetan device. You have, I have, everybody has, everyone, even the dogs, squirrel, all of them have. Midde Chetan device. Keje pale junju bas. So now say, oh, I want to go to park. This wish you want to say. And other person, your friend or your wife or your husband like this, oh no, I don't want to go there. I want to go to mountain. So now it's a disagreement. Generally speaking, that we are not happy to hear that. We are not happy to hear. We want everything in our way. Practically that's not possible. So, now you are like, there's like some kind of obstacles taking place between park and your wish. So, generally speaking, we don't say, okay, all right, doesn't matter, we can go to mountains, then next time we can go to park. We don't say that. We say, oh, then there's like a tension. Now there's tensions. So now what is happening? So there's the fuel. There's the fuel for anger. Fuel is right there now. That before there's no fuel, now there's fuel. You found, say literally means food. You found some food, unpleasant food, meaning that you found something you don't like. In this case, person doesn't want to go to park. So there's the food you found. So immediately saying, then what we do, usually we don't rely on compassion. Okay, there's no end of the world, so we'll go to the mountains, so we'll have good time. Maybe next time we'll go to the park. We don't say that we are like, we become tense and uptight. Then strongly supported by, egotistic mind. Then becomes so tense, uptight. There's no flexibilities. That's what is meditation means. Meditation is analyzing step by step, whole the process, analyzing whole the process. Immediately saying shendang tetes. So we don't rely on compassion, love, kindness, rely on anger. So then, unfortunately, you yourself destroyed. Shendang te, shendang anger te means relying on that. That you first, your happiness is destroyed. Shendang te da chumsos. It's not. This is not like all. Not like mere faith. This is like exercise. That's what is called practice, yoga. Something's happening and you are very aware how everything's play out, and you are fully aware and you are looking at them very clear mind and precisely calculating the outcome. Then you say, okay, let's go to mountain. Not worth it to disturb my peace of mind to presence and go to mountain. Like that's just example. It's happening every single day. So now there's like there's two types of desire according to this book, two types of desire. So now tamje yongsupangs. If you want all the happiness, then you should give up all the desire. That's hard. So now think about please. Not based on your religious belief, just based on practical level. Is that true? Because my life become complicated, become more complicated because I have more desire for this, everything. That goes on. If you give up all the desire, then you receive best happiness. Chokra deva topa. Chisi debe jetamas. Long as you follow the desire, chase after desire, you are never going to be content. Isn't that one part of that contentment? So what do you think? Chisi debe jetamas. Chisi means like long as you chase desire, you will not be content. Is that true? One minute. Tela kanda sherab is like wisdom. It's not cherub, it's like sherab. Sounds like cherub. It's not cherub. Sorry, not cherub. There's wisdom in Buddhism, Tibetan language. Sherab, not cherub. Tela kanda sherab jis. Dokje teta simbatos. If you chase or follow wisdom, then you will be content. Deve ngomba minjulas. Nobody content by desire. That's what in Deve ngomba. Sherab chini ngombe is there are persons who are content by wisdom. Sherab chini ngombe means human beings who are content by wisdom, meaning thinking, like, oh, not so bad, pretty good, can see, can hear, can move, can smell. What else you need? It's pretty good. No bomb is dropping from the roof. Everything's relative. So then you could think like, oh, it's pretty good. Life is pretty good. So the air we breathe is not like some other country that's very toxic, very clean, beautiful park. A road is like almost like there's no bump, so very smooth. There's made like. Lately, I've been telling some of my friends, we like to talk about what we don't like. We don't like to talk about what do we like. So that's unfortunate, So there's a moment we get together, we all start to talk about what we don't like, and nobody gets benefits. But it's become like norm. It's not good. There are many things that we could talk about what we like. Oh, we like this country. like fresh air, clean air, the nice park, nice road. No, of course, there's no country is perfect, no human is perfect. Everybody has issues. So then that's called wisdom. Shut up, Jinni Ngombechis. Shut up, Jinni Ngombechis. Shut up, Jinni Ngombe means the human who's content by wisdom. Wisdom, Sibi on the Minjuros. I say, here you see like advertisement. Many times advertisement. How you say? Sometimes you caught or you follow. What you say? Your lives be influenced by.
Caught up in it.
Uh,
Caught up in the advertisement.
Yeah, so then okay, then you get then you buy all this. So it's very good. Like you don't need to chop the onion from your hand. So they show you how to chop the onions. So then you get so excited. You buy one. When you get, it's not exactly where they show. It's not that convenient. So then, what do you call you fall?
Well, like you said,
caught up.
you're influenced or
Yeah.
you're caught up in it.
Yeah, so human being who's content by wisdom, they are not going to be caught up with samsaric things like mundane things. They are like farm is like mountains. So now, do you mind if I read a little bit more? Yeah. So now, Arya Asanga, this Indian master. So when you look at this painting, this is an old religious painting, Buddhist, the big one here, the Buddha. They're surrounded by, there's like many, how you say, like the person, the master inside there. For the sake of knowledge, when you see someone wearing the blue, these are royal family from the prince, they are prince. Then there's like some they don't wear, so there are not prince. They are like called like high caste or Brahman. So then, if you wonder next time somebody asks why somebody's wearing blue, someone's not wearing blue. Anybody who's wearing blue, they are like from the royal lineage. Arya Asanga is one of them. From Arya Asanga. Usually, female symbolize wisdom. So, So then, like Arya Asanga, that's the text. Sherabji Tso was one who survived by wisdom, not by desire. Wisdom, means Chuji Longji is Dewa. Sherabji Tso Chuji Longji Dewa. Happiness caused by spiritual practice. Okay? Happiness caused by spiritual practice. What is that? As the Guru said, according to Guru, didn't Guru talk about positive emotions? Yeah, so emotions, positive. No, physical, there's nothing to positive. How you talk of physical positive, there's nothing really talk of positive. Positive, negative, it comes down in your mind. So now what is positive mindset? In order to be happy, so there's many layer of the mindset is needed. One of them, contentment, positive mindset. What is positive mindset? May all sentient beings have happiness, cause of happiness. That is positive mindset. I'm not talking about, may only American people have happiness and the rest, we don't care if they have happiness or not happiness. That's not positive mindset. May all sentient beings, means everything that breathes, you wish them happy. I think this is like the fundamental, every human should understand. Every human should. Dunga Tamutsame meditations. Nobody wants suffering. Nobody. Why? Human nature. It's not because of religious belief. Dunga Tamutsame meditation, not just suffering. Even the slightest suffering, nobody wants. Nobody wants. Or maybe you have different idea. Maybe they deserve some pain, or maybe they deserve does not happen. It's just your idea. In reality, nobody wants any sufferings. That is the fact. It's nothing to do with religious beliefs. That's the fact. If you have still doubt, then please walk around, go to person, ask them, "Do you want suffering?" Then what they say. What is that? That's the fact. Nobody content when it comes down to happiness. Are you content? No. Then you ask, what is that fact? Another fact. Da you, she others. When it comes down to that, there's no differences. Same. Because of that reality, if you wish something good for others, you get maximum benefit. Why? Because you are giving something they are looking for. More likely they will become your friend. If you destroy it, they'll be not happy. Same if somebody destroy you, what are you looking for? You are not happy. Same. It's not just American, Tibetan, everyone is like that. Then wish happiness for others. You get maximum benefit. That is positive mindset. What do you say? That's positive mindset. One of the components for mental happiness. If you think like that, that's mental happiness. Then what the otherwise, like how you define mental happiness. So, Shadabja was happiness generated by spiritual practice. And this is spiritual practice. Sadung tangs. So that happiness may all be happiness and the cause of happiness. What is the cause of happiness according to Buddhism? Doing something good. Saying something noble, saying something nice. And according to Mother Teresa, what it costs? Nothing. It doesn't cost anything. If it costs $100, you have to think twice. Oh, I have to pay $100 to say something nice. And that's not the case. According to Mother, it doesn't cost anything. When you go to supermarket, somebody like person, especially on the receptions, oh, your hair looks nice. What it costs? Nothing. The person makes you happy. That is the merit. There's good things to do. People need to cheer up. People need to help each other to cheer up. People need to make, it's very important to make each other happy, saying something nice. That happiness, that kind of happiness, that type of happiness, and that type of happiness is not based on food. Swa means food. It's drink. It's not based on drink. It's just happening by just thinking. Just thinking. It's not like eating something or drinking something. It's not generated by song and dance, or not generated by that. That happened. Dobala longchebe dewa emitwa. So that type of happiness is like you cannot compare that type of happiness with physical happiness. Seeing something nice, kind of enjoy, hearing something nice, kind of enjoy, smelling something good, enjoy, tasting something good, enjoy, touching something smooth, enjoy. So this type of happiness is far more better than that, because this type of happiness is not dependent on external object. It's just generated by thinking. Much better. That's what Arya Asanga says. Then sadhu solo there was all this physical, what we call pleasure, happiness, is heavily dependent on object. Longest objects there, so you may get, but it's even there's no guarantee. There's no guarantee, So there's no guarantee. Especially when you're very angry, you're eating something. There's no joy. There's no joy. These are heavily dependent objects. Sadhana the one but that type of happiness, I think like what do you think? When you eat chocolate chip cookie, warm one from Whole Food. Do you experience happiness? Yeah, briefly. Yeah. Do you experience happiness? Yeah, true. Briefly, yeah, briefly. While you are doing that, I'm talking. This is the only thing I can say. I'm talking based on experience. Everything else, I have no experience. I'm just talking like a Mickey Mouse. So when it comes down to chocolate chip cookie, warm one, I have a lot of experience. So I know exactly like that. So that one, is this spreading all over the body or just here? Questions. This happens just here or like here or all over the body or what? Nagarjuna said not. Nagarjuna said it's not. It doesn't spread throughout the body. It's just maybe here. How about hearing nice music? Makes your tongue happy? No. Hearing nice music or smelling something good. Each has the sense of nose pleased by good smell or disturbed by bad smell. Same tongue pleased by something chocolate chip cookie. But that doesn't please ear consciousness, I don't think. What do you think? So that's why Nagarjuna, it doesn't spread all over the body. Mental. Just analyze. Nagarjuna said mental spread entire body. Wisdom, spiritual happiness generated by just say, don't need to say spiritual, just say like positive mindset, contentment, all of that kind of spread all over the body. So then that says like here, happiness the produced by positive thinking, contentment, positive mindset, that the happiness generated by like the sensory happiness, sensory pleasure, they are heavily dependent on external object. Nagarjuna, Arya Asanga said, cannot compare. There's no comparison. Then question arises, why? Why there's no comparison? Why? Chidayin Cheves. So then the answer is, this pleasure, sensory pleasure, is not like as a rich entire body. The question arises, why there's no comparisons? So then answer, this sensory pleasure is not spread whole entire body. Sadhunso chebe devani lu tadala chaba means it's not spread through all of the body. Chiroji chela ralebe, heavily dependent on external conditions such as food, sound, smell, taste, tactile like that. And you are not going to have that type of happiness whenever you need it. True. Happiness from eating Papa John pizza. When you go to hiking to Mount Everest, there is no Papa John. Even though you miss them, sorry, there's nothing you can do. There's no Papa John. You are talking about 16,000 feet above sea level, there's no Papa John. Same thing on Dunkin' Donut, and Starbucks. finish, then. So now imagine, so I have to have Papa John pizza. Please don't go to Mount Everest. You will suffer. Yeah, so because I've been through the route, so some of my friends, so they're living witness. There's no, even though there's someone called Starbucks, when you go, there's no real one. It's just fake. So maybe same thing, French fry. The menu, the French fry, when you get one, it's not really French fry. It's like bunch of potatoes, like fry. It's not really merely labeled French fry. Really. So this kind of happiness, you are not going to enjoy whenever you want, because it's heavily dependent on external object. That's what Ari Asanga said. Chiroji Chenla Ralebe Namde to Minjunga, Rengawa is temporary. It's temporary. Kamsum Jan Yova members, Kamsum is come is like, there's like, according to Buddhist cosmology, there's called desire realm, form realm, formless realm. This is called 3 realms. So the realm that we are in is called desire realms, because our life is very much influenced by desire. Make complete sense. Kamsum is 3 realms. So that type of happiness heavily depend on external object is not in 3 realms or 3 realms. I don't think the desire realm, even within the desire realm, there's some also celestial realms within our realms. I don't think they eat food like us, because they have so much joy, they are able to generate it by doing single-pointed meditations. They don't need to eat gross food. Their heart is filled with joy. So they basically survive based on energy that's created by concentrations. They don't need to eat. They don't need to eat. So that's what I think that's what it means, because this type of happiness heavily depends on external objects, because those realms, they don't eat. They don't eat. Their happiness doesn't get from eating something. They don't eat, so they just survive by the power of concentrations they generate. If you manage to think one object, for example, like this, one object, 4 hours a day, only that one, nothing else, only this, then I think you don't need to eat, probably, pretty sure. But so that's why this type of happiness is not all the in the 3 realms. Desire realm, of course, there are, but form realm, none. Even within the desire realm, there's like celestial realms. They don't eat. That's why there's no comparison. The reason why there's no comparison. Chi probably not about members. So just eating chocolate chip cookies, don't hope that you are going to achieve high level of happiness. That's probably not going to happen. You temporarily enjoy it, but that's it. So if you hope maybe high level of happiness, eat more chocolate chip cookies, maybe instead of high level of happiness, maybe next day. Sorry. It's not here. I just yeah, Philip said, no, first bite of pizza, good. Second bite, third bite, fourth bite, what happened? No? It doesn't go up, it goes down. Longevity seva, that's what it means. Longevity seva, the moment you use, it's pretty much over. what is called contaminated happiness. Uncontaminated happiness, more you use, it increase, called uncontaminated happiness, or happiness without suffering. In the four images of the last one, happiness without suffering, that's what it means, happiness without suffering. Happiness with suffering, we experience all the time. Happiness with suffering, we experience. Happiness with complication, happiness with pain, happiness with complication, we experience all the time. But happiness without complication, we probably experience very rare. That type of pleasure or happiness will exhaust by using. Dollars of a ginger then even enemies, someone who don't like you, they can also destroy that too. If something goes on after death, you can't take that type of happiness, you can't take it. If something goes on. That type of happiness is not going to be complete. Happiness of eating chocolate chip cookie is not going to be complete by eating chocolate chip cookies. So that's what it means. And becoming not like content. So Steve, she's not here. Stephanie, I used to live with her 9 years. First I came here. After that, our brother came down to help her mother. Then Steve goes to Whole Foods every evening, pretty much. I'm not lying. If she's here, she knows. To get chocolate chip cookie. She will get 3 or 4. One for her, or 3. One for her, one for me, one for Wangda. Gisang brother. I eat my fast, very fast. And always hoping the Wangda will say he's not going to eat. Dissatisfaction. I eat my no contentment. Hoping that sometimes Onda doesn't have sweet mouth. The many times he says, I don't want to eat. Then I'll eat. One cause, me having diabetes, eating too much sweet. Too many chocolate chip cookies, like cheesecake. Wow, cheesecake, so many cheesecake. Cheesecake. So now karma is finished. No more chocolate chip cookie, no more cheesecake, it's finished now. So there's like not satisfied. No, 1 piece not satisfied. 2 pieces still hoping to get another one. That happiness is not going to be complete by eating second one. Not going to eat complete. You are not going to be content or satisfied. That's what it means. Chimbata, chobata, ombamebas. If you look at very closely, all of that kind of eventually cause more complications. We just call happiness because it's just, let's say, as a temporary relief, we just call happiness, but actually it's not really happiness. For example, Nagarjuna, it's not different master Nagarjuna. Emba means like scab. When you scratch, it feels good. I tell the story in the monastery. No, not now, like when I was there. I went there when I was 7 years old. So they are like living conditions, very bad. And dorm, there's only one bathroom between 17, 16 monk, one bathroom. Taking shower every day is like beyond your mind, can't do. So then, monastery, our wall is not like this. Here, almost like face, so smooth. Monastery wall is like rough. So you each here, like here, somewhere you cannot touch. It's very strange. It could each here, you can easily reach, but it each here, somewhere you cannot touch. Then you take out your take out your shirt, go to like the wall like bear. Go up and down, go like that. Feels so good like that. Then you overdo. Tomorrow hurts. It's all pain. Nagarjuna, ember tukna devadas. Scratching scab feels good, but not having scab is better. So I'm not making the Nagarjuna say here now. You see, I quoted this many times. Zene tube dewa shindu dunga shiwala deve ming tapasamim. We just call happiness because it's just temporary relief from some pain. We call happiness, but it's not really happiness. Oh, but better than nothing. Better than nothing. Now, zene tube dewa shindu dunga shiwala deve ming tapas. We just call happiness. Actually, it's not happiness. Really happiness, Guru knows. Really happiness. Really happiness. If you don't ask now, Guru, so Guru has pretty good idea, I think. Dunga shiwa demi, then dejala sobe nimu ba cheba tans. So cheba la sobe nyeba cheba yin las. Chiji long cheba le jumi dewani le tambe chabas. Any happiness you manage to generate by thinking something, generate by positive mindset, contentment, all of them is very good. It's last a little longer, it has potential, it could increase, and it will not decrease like eating cookies. No, it will not decrease. The second bite, it will taste better than the first bite. Mental happiness, mental happiness. Namde du jungas. You can have whenever you need, you can have. Kamsumga yogas, now it's all opposite. Before another one, you are not going to have whenever you need. This one, you can have whenever you need, and it's within the three realms, not just one realm, three realms, desire realm, form realm, formless realm, all the three realms. Power north of, and it will lead you to higher happiness. And like it's not going to be exhausted by using, enjoying, or using. It's not going to be exhausted. Dollars of a members, so the enemy cannot steal or destroy it because it's not depend on external conditions. Oh, such much. If something goes on beyond this life, you can take that with you. It's all good. It's all good. That will reach some. It's not like doing again, never reach. This will reach some. Then you don't need more like that. Oh, then and this will. You don't need to go through pain or complications to achieve. You don't need to go through pain and complications to achieve. You don't need to go through. You do need to go through pain, complication in order to achieve some relief from temporary relief from some complication. No, it's not that easy. You know, I know, we all know. Oh, it's just called happiness. The best. Yeah, it's good now. But stuff goes on and on. So, please now, how much time do we have? How about?
There is a question online, Geshe-la.
Oh.
This person is
For you, not for me, for them?
No, for you.
Yeah.
This student is asking if you can explain the difference between Cherub and Yeshi, because he understands that they both mean wisdom.
Yeah, same thing.
So same thing.
Yeah, same thing. different name. So maybe like how much time we have?
About 30 minutes.
Yeah, so maybe how was about we divide group, then talk about now what I just said, so like what people think.
Yeah. And last week, Geshe-la, just to remind you, you had mentioned doing a Medicine Buddha meditation with us.
Last week.
Last Sunday, yeah.
um,
I have a note in my, in my notes.
Maybe there's not enough time. 30 minutes is not enough.
Oh, okay.
Maybe next Sunday.
Okay, next Sunday.
Sorry.
No, that's okay.
So maybe please, if you don't mind, just, yeah, okay. Yeah.
Okay, so you mentioned Naga Arjuna, right?
Mm-hmm.
Who was it was Arya Shanti, who was the other? Asanga.
Asanga.
Can you elaborate on who this person is?
Asanga? Oh, that's tough.
That's the first time I've heard you speak of this being,
I think
Naga Arjuna, I know.
their mother used to be nun. Nun, Arya Asanga and Arya Vasubandhu, they are like brothers. I think what happened at that time after the Buddha passed away, they are like up and down. Buddhism goes up and down. She was nun, then she decided maybe she will produce son and who can contribute to reestablish the mind, the teachings. So she got married. She has two sons, Arya Asanga and Arya Vasubandhu. Is the one who wrote Treasure of Knowledge, Abhidharma Kosha. Then then Arya Asanga went to Tushita realm. Stayed there one morning. That's like 50 years of human life, one morning. Then came down, bring those five or six set of teachings to the universe. So that's why now the text color, there's 5 or 7, I'm not sure, remember exactly, composed by Maitreya Buddha. So Arya Asanga managed to listen directly from Maitreya Buddha, came back to the world with the teachings. Then I think Vasubandhu, I think younger brother, always like competing with his brother because his brother's kind of smart and like quick learner. Vasubandhu, it takes a little time to learn something. And like then he decided, okay, I will go to the mountains, cave, hoping to have some vision of Maitreya Buddha, maybe increase his ability to learn. He went there, probably spent 12 years. He went there, meditated probably, hoping to have some kind of vision or see Maitreya Buddha like this, face to face. Nothing happened, even not just one good dream. Then, discouragement, gave up, came out, look up on the cave. There's like one pigeon living up there. Every morning goes out, every evening comes back. That part of where the pigeon nested, the part of the rock where the rock is curved with a feather. Her feather is not. Then he thought, wow, if this very soft feather can curve the rock, maybe I can do better than this. Went back to the cave, meditated again. Nothing happened. Got discouraged after that, came back. Met one, somebody said rock, somebody said metals, who knows, maybe one of them. One lady, there's some text says in front of her house there's like piece of rock, kind of like blocking the view of some holy place, and she's like piece of cloth. Some text she's holding piece of metal and with the fabric, wiping. And he asked, what are you doing? He said, oh, how are we going to turn this into a needle? Big piece of metal with the cloth, metal shining every day. idea is to turn into needle. He got courage, like, wow, that lady, look at that lady. When this is going to turn to needle? Impossible almost, but the hope and like consistent. He went back again to the cave, meditate, encourage. Nothing happened. Then the very end, come out, saw the dog, half of the body eaten by a maggot, right there, and then dog is kind of aggressive, like, and he really felt, Vasubandhu really felt true compassion, not just compassion, true compassion. Like, I felt so bad, seeing the situations. And before Prabhupada, they are like 12 years, very intellectual, probably not much emotional feeling. That moment, when he saw come out, saw the dog, feel so bad, it becomes so emotional. And they said, thinking of all the maggot, and thinking about dog, and like thinking to save both of them, don't know how. Doesn't want to save both of them. And eventually that decided, okay, not going to take the maggot by hand. Maybe I decide we'll take them one by one with my tongue. Then went to like that. Cannot reach. Open. Maitreya Buddha right there, standing right there. And of course, break down, crying, how come that, even though one sign, 12 years I've been sitting and meditating. So, but there's nothing here, nothing. So now, then he says, okay, the Arya Asanga Vasubandhu, he said, okay, now I want to take you to the town, let everyone see. Then he said, even if you take me there, nobody's going to see me. But that he insisted, he asked Medimund to sit there, went there, shouting, oh, Maitreya Buddha came, one lady saw dog. Most people saw nothing. So it's all about, karmic, it's all about pure mind, how much your mind's like pure mind. Sorry, waste your time again. So now no time left. Come on.
About 20 minutes.
Oh, 20 minutes still? Wow. That's miracle. So that is I think the Arya Asanga. That's Arya Asanga, okay? Yeah, 20 minutes, if you don't mind now, please discuss a little bit about if you don't mind.
So we're to discuss mental happiness.
Yeah, mental happiness, then how to achieve contentment, positive mindset. What do you mean positive mindset? What is positive mindset and what is the benefit? So don't this discussion should be based on practical level. Okay? Yeah.
Okay. For those of you online, on Zoom rather, I will put you into breakout groups. And Alejandro, if you can let me know the Spanish-speaking folks, I'll put you guys together.
Hola, Ale, yo te escucho. Bien, muy bien. No sé si los demás nos escuchan. Este,
Sí, Ale, hola, 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 ahí estoy buscando los auriculares. ¿Cómo estás? Y está también Fer acá que oye, estamos nosotros.
Hola Ale,
hola,
Hola,
buen
Laura.
día.
¿cómo andas?
Cámara, estamos
Ah,
acá.
estamos sin cámara.
Ahí está, ahí está.
Ok,
Ahí está.
ahí va el saco porque estoy caminando por la casa. Bueno, tema de discusión, esto es nuevo para mí. No, tal.
A mí puedo hacer un comentario que me resultó como difícil de entender, que para ser sabio no hay que tener deseo, porque el deseo es lo que incita a la acción. Y ahí, si no hay deseo, no hay acción, pienso. Entonces nos tenemos que quedar quietos, sin nada, desabridos. Eso me quedó.
Mental,
¿Y qué cosa?
sobre felicidad mental.
Ah, perdón.
Buenísimo. Qué bueno. Y escuchame, ¿y a la Patagonia también? No, pero si ustedes me avisan, voy, porque tengo muchas ganas de verlo y estar con ustedes. Estoy en Bolsona ya. Eli. Vamos, vamos, dale, vamos. Tengo deseo, no lo voy a decir. Ay.
So Geshe-la, we have a few more minutes. Should we wrap up? Okay. So go ahead and take about another minute to wrap up your conversations, and we'll kind of reconvene back on our cushions or chairs. All righty, everyone. Let's head back to your spots. We'll wrap up. Looks like we lost some folks online. I hope that wasn't my fault. Okay. Do you want to say anything, Geshe-la?
No.
Okay. Then I think Ravi has an announcement, and then we'll do dedication.
Thank you, Geshe-la. I wanted to remind people that we've come up with a budget of $181,307 for this calendar year. That's approximately a 5% increase over last year. We saw a few areas that really needed some attention, so we optimistically decided that the board decided that we could meet those needs. I just want to remind people that Kadampa's only source of funding is the people who come here to the center, the people who are online, and all our friends around the world. We're part of this big organization called the FPMT, but they don't fund us. Actually, we fund them. We send money to them. So there's nothing coming in from any mysterious outside source. But just like people to look around, this is the perfect example of passing it forward. And that's so much that we're benefiting from here. The floor, as Geshe-la mentions, the center itself, the presence of the teachers, our thriving spiritual program is a result of generosity of people who have come in the past, some of whom are no longer with us. So if we want to see the Dharma continue and have it thrive here in the Triangle, it's up to each of us. So if you'd like to be part of that, go to our website on the upper right-hand corner, click on donations. You can make a one-time donation, or you can set up monthly pledging, which is an easy way to really take part in this. So thank you very much. Yeah.
Not the budget, but on occasion, I've been asked to get some money for things for the Dharma. Well, what I've discovered is that it doesn't matter how small the donation is. When I had to raise $8,000, the donations ranged from $1 to $3,000. And so if you can only put $1 in, it's fine. So thank you for letting me say that.
Thank you. Okay, thank you very much. Just want to let people also know that there's going to be a management team meeting after the teachings today, and anybody who wants to just sit in and observe is welcome to that. Okay. And now I'll give it to Ms. Elise.
Or anyone who wants to help out in any way, learn more, we always welcome you. I'm Elise Strevel from Outreach, and this is such a great family to belong to, this Kadampa family, because we have a lot of things going on, especially in this coming 4 weeks. First, this coming Saturday night, it's movie night here at the Kadampa Center, Saturday, April 12th, gather 6:30, begin at 7, the movie starts at 7, and the movie this month is The Dhamma Brothers. You can see the influence of a meditation program inside an overcrowded, violent, maximum security prison, and the local reaction from the community around in this Bible Belt town. It's very informative. And I know that many of you have attended some kind of retreats or done some kind of extensive meditations, and you can compare how it's affected you to how it's affected these guys in prison. So that's next Saturday. Now, Kadampa Center, consistent with our philosophy, we're affiliated with several interfaith organizations, and there's some really good stuff going on with them in the coming month. The first April, as you all know, is dedicated to Mother Earth. Spring, the 21st, I think, is the first day of spring, or that's been nominated as Earth Day. So the Interfaith Care of Creation of the Triangle has several events going on, and 2 I think would be especially informative for you. One is an in-person lunch and learn on Tuesday, April the 22nd, and it's from 12 to 1:30 at the Highland United Methodist Church, and it's information about the effects of plastics on human health. Another, on Tuesday, April the 29th, in the evening at 7, there's a webinar, and it's about recycling. Are you confused about what to recycle? Do you think recycling is even worth it? So this is a very informative webinar and will help you be a little kinder to our earth. Another partner we have is the Triangle Interfaith Alliance, and on Sunday, May the 4th, we're having our annual meeting. The theme is Compassion in Action. Reverend Dr. Rose Cornelius, who has over 30 years experience compassionately working in business and missions around the world, will be the keynote speaker, and she'll give you suggestions as to how you can turn your everyday actions into compassionate ones and have a positive influence in this world that needs it so much, right? So information on all of these will be soon on our website, and there are flyers on the wall just on the other side of this one. So take pictures of the flyers and make plans to attend. It will be really worth it. Thank you.
And now the moment you've all been waiting for, dedications. If you're in the Kadampa, please turn to page 246 in your gold prayer book. And we'll say the dedication verses from Master Shantideva. May all beings everywhere, plagued by sufferings of body and mind, obtain a notion of happiness and joy by virtue of our merits. May no living creature suffer, commit evil, or ever fall ill. May no one be afraid or belittled, with a mind weighed down by depression. May the blind see forms and the deaf hear sounds. May those whose bodies are worn with toil be restored on finding repose. May the naked find clothing, the hungry find food. May the thirsty find water and delicious drinks. May the poor find wealth, those weak with sorrow find joy. May the forlorn find hope, constant happiness, and prosperity. May there be timely rains and bountiful harvests. May all medicines be effective and wholesome prayers bear fruit. May all who are sick and ill quickly be freed from their ailments. Whatever diseases there are in the world, may these never occur again. May the frightened cease to be afraid, and those bound be freed. May the powerless find power, and may people think of benefiting each other. For as long as space remains, for as long as sentient beings remain, until then, may I too remain to dispel the miseries of the world. And now turn to page 244, and we'll say the long life prayer for His Holiness the Dalai Lama. In the land encircled by snow mountains, you are the source of all happiness and good. All-powerful Chenrezig Tenzin Gyatso, please remain until samsara ends. And on the facing page, the long life prayer for Khensa Rinpoche, the one who mastered his speech at a very young age, the one with great patience who received the name Avatari, the one with great precision who spread the teachings of Lama Tsongkhapa on bliss and void, Lama, ornament of the yellow hat tradition, please remain until samsara ends. And now inside the back cover, the prayer for the swift return of Lama Zopa Rinpoche. Fearless teacher and assembly of the children of the victorious ones, Shravakas and Pratyeka Buddhas, victorious Lozang father and sons, along with the lineage masters, all the objects of refuge of the infinite lands, please bestow the virtue and goodness of accomplishing this prayer here and now. Holding and spreading the Muni's precious and complete teachings through explanation and practice, you are the armor of patience that is never discouraged. Incomparable, venerable Guru, to you I make requests. While striving single-pointedly for the sake of the victorious one's teachings, the sole gateway through which all benefit and happiness emerge, and from other living beings, you suddenly departed to peace. What a great loss. Nevertheless, through the undeceiving truth of the blessings of the ocean of the three jewels and the great waves of bodhicitta of the children of the victorious ones, may the smile of a reincarnation swiftly beam in glory for fortunate disciples. And now inside the front cover, the prayer for the long life of Geshe Geluk. Supreme Guide, you lead us on the many paths of virtue. A shining sun, you give us the best of excellent explanations. Supreme virtuous friend, you are a constant Dharma companion. Lama who has renounced fame, may you ever remain. And for Geshe Sangpo, you who have steadfast imprints of virtuous qualities and keep the instructions of the glorious Guru in your heart. You who pass day and night with noble activities, great virtuous friend, may you have a very long life. And on the bottom of page 37, 7 Tara mantras to benefit all beings. Om Tare Tu Tare Tu Re Soha. 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 Om Tare Tu Tare Tu Re Soha.
Thank you very much, and wish you wonderful Sunday. Thank you, wish you a wonderful Sunday. Anybody watching on YouTube, wonderful Sunday.
Gracias, Marcela, a todos.
Gracias, Ale.
Gracias, Ale. Hasta luego.
Gracias, Ale. Oh, Alejandra. Okay, Ale. And my sister is Alejandra, is Ale. Both. Oh, he's looking better now because he had surgery. What's his name? Gosh, Andre doesn't have his remember, cane. He got surgery like you see. He had who? He got surgery, and whatever surgery he had, he is doing better. It worked. He wants his precious human life to continue. Because he's your age, I guess. He's around your age.
Oh, Carmen, we can hear you.